outside is Jacob. Oh, we've got one upside down. We've got one upside down. He's gone, and it won't be good enough. And Brock Atkins is the Australian champion by 2 car lengths.
Ash Media's coverage of the Australian Junior Sedan title proudly brought to you by Speedway Sedans Australia.
Up to the task of knocking on the door of taking out Australia 1. There's no doubt about that.
One of them's on track now, just doing a few laps. Troy Russell, he'll be heading away. Done a few laps in street stocks as we come round to go green for the first event of the night for the modifieds. And the memorial specialist, Trent Quillerat, gets to the lead on the exit of turn 2. Down the back straight he goes. Matt Hammond in 6. And that car has won a state title many years ago in the hands of Jason Richards. Now in the hands of Matt Hammond. He's starting to challenge for the lead as they come across the line to complete lap 1. He's on the inside of Trent Quillerat right through turns 1 and 2. And we're yellow.
Yeah, the 15 car.
Matthew Hodgett, Paul Quillerat in 23 is the pole man. Trent Quillerat on the outside of him. We're green for the start. Good start from Paul Quillerat, who'll lead the field up into turn 1. Hammond makes a good start too in the yellow number 6 machine. And he's got him through in a second and challenges for the lead, gets through. So before we've done half a lap, Matt Hammond's come from the second row, now leads. And he's actually pulled a little bit of a gap on the field as he exits 4 to complete lap 1 and 27, which is Josh Marsden. The Mars Bar kid gets himself up into second place. Good start from him. He needs a bit of luck. He hasn't had much of that lately. If it wasn't for bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all. And he's currently in second as Nathan Russell down the Cortina gets himself up into third place. Good start to this heat.
Yeah, the street stock has pulled infield and is out of harm's way. Matt Hammond, your leader. Nathan Russell in hot pursuit in the little Cortina. They round up Jacob Williams in the Williams Service Centre machine. Of course, new starter in modifieds. He get the passing flag, but Matt Hammond just stretching the real estate. And then look at this gaggle of 5 cars fighting it out for the minors. Trent Quillerat. Then we go back to Nathan Russell. And side by side, Craig Smiley Williams and Josh Marsden. Then behind them, Paul Quillerat. But our leader, it is all Matt Hammond out in front with a very 3 and a bit second lead. Back to Trent Quillerat, but we do have problems down here in turn 4.
Matt Hammond is your leader, and we are green. Away we go. And that little Commodore doing a fantastic job. He leads the field off turn 2, down the back straight. Trent Quillerat's behind him. And to put a gap to him is no mean feat, because Quillerat is one of the quickest in the business in this state in modifieds, doing a terrific job. Nathan Russell gets up into third. Then Craig Williams, or Smiley as we know him here in Tassie, and he's been around modifieds for many, many years. Behind him it's Paul Quillerat. Then we go back to the 15 car of Matthew Hodgetts and Tracy McGee, Josh Marsden behind them. But it's all about Matt Hammond at the moment. Half race distance, 5 down, and passing flag coming out for some of the slower cars. The lead is 1 second exactly back to Trent Quillerat, and hard to see him picking up from there, Orky.
Oh no, the yellow apparel of Matt Hammond out in front, looking strong, and it's certainly on song at the moment. Former championship winning car, and it's being pedalled superbly tonight by Matt Hammond. Very handy brake as they shoot down the back straight into turn 3. That gap remaining fairly constant back to Trent Quillerat. Then we go back to Craig Smiley Williams and Nathan Russell fighting it out over position number 3. Craig Smiley Williams has got past Russell and starting to extend a bit of a gap. But our leader, Matt Hammond, going past Jacob Williams, putting Williams down another lap. Quillerat also in hot pursuit. There's quite a gap back to Craig Smiley Williams. Then Russell. But it's all Matt Hammond out in front. White flag is out. He's 1 lap from home. Looking strong in this one. The opening heat of the Dean Fraser Memorial for Modifieds, brought to us by the good folks at Phil Davey Sheet Metal out there in Invermay. It's checkered flag time. Matt Hammond takes a very convincing Heat 1 win from Trent Quillerat, and then a fast charging Nathan Russell gets up and passes Craig Smiley Williams just before the line. Paul Quillarat, Andy Russell, Josh Marsden, Tracy McGee, Matthew Hodgetts and Jacob Williams is your finishing order.
Now, you know how Jason's getting lots of messages from around the country, from messages of support and all sorts of stuff for different
and as
people.
far